Hello people, today I'm going to present the pitch for another story. A story that I written when I was 21, 22, and this is a continuation, a sequel of the story I already presented, Arpeggio. This time I'm going to present the pitch for the story The Short Straw. The Short Straw. Obviously, this is an homage to the Metallica song of the same name, Short Straw. And this is published in this book, my complete work in Portuguese. And I try to homage the Metallica song, Short Straw, further putting the name of each chapter, the name of a song from the album Injustice for All. So I will present the story for you in this speech using the same order. Um, Before I begin, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, share the video. Show to everyone that could be interested to this kind of story, police story or horror story, and make it a movie or a series. Since it's a sequel from Arpeggio, I suppose that you may already know what happened in that. It is Luciano, the policeman. He solved the case of the murders, but it's revealed that he is the murderer himself. So, the first chapter is called To Live is to Die. It shows that a series of murders are happening again in Salvador. This time there is a ritualistic aspect, which the victims, all women, all young women, are hanged upside down and without their heads. So the murderer or murderers are named headhunters by the media. Of course, Luciano is the policeman that's assigned to solve the murders, and he has the relationship with one of the friends of a victim that's a colleague of him in the law course. From the first story to this one, he studied law and became a delegate, a sheriff, some kind of a graduated detective. The second chapter is called Blacknet. So in this there is the presentation of the codes of murders that signs to each other whenever they have a new victim to destroy. Let's talk like this way. Then there is the chapter Dyer's Eve. In this chapter there is the anticipation of something very serious that is about to happen, and while investigating, Luciano becomes involved romantically with Andrea, a former colleague of him in the course of law, and she is the daughter of a great lawyer named Stone or Rock. In Portuguese, I use a word that means rock or stone, someone very hard to deal with in the court. Then there is the chapter 1, where is presented the question of the guilt that Luciano carries by being a true murder of the first story, but he has to investigate and go after murders that are like him. He identifies with them despite of not being able to identify why he wants to needs and wishes to be part of this. Then there is the chapter Harvester of Sorrow, where the investigation comes across with the names of all the victims, and funnily and weirdly, Luciano and his helpers, two policemen are helping him. Both both have a tragic ending, already, and they discovered that the girls that were victims were also in relationship with him somehow with Luciano. That's why the chapter calls Harvester of Sorrow. Then there is the chapter named The Eye of the Beholder, which shows that Luciano has been watched all this time by some kind of a cult of these people that enjoys murder, torture, and they have been watching him for many times, so they would call him, would invite him to the cult, and they use Andrea to be the recruiter, the person who will recruit him to the cult, since she's the daughter of a powerful man in the law. So you can say that the story shows people that are powerful and very cruel, and they want to use the power they already have, the people that these people already have, power to interfere in society, also being cruel and violent with innocent victims. Then there is the Fried's End of Sanity. All are songs from the album Injustice for All. The Fried Ends of Sanity is where the both policemen that helps Luciano, they got in a situation of very of despair that they cannot control, and also it connects Luciano to the choice that he has to make join or not join the cult. Then there's the chapter that's named of the story, the shortest straw, and the message here is that the choice is already made. It seems like a choice by chance, a choice by luck, but actually the choice was made long ago when he decided to go with the arpeggio and start to killing people. So the violence made a choice for him, and the cults of headhunters wanted him in the group. But in the end, and just for all is the final chapter, he doesn't accept the invitation, and actually he reveals the group, kills the leaders, but also, since the people of the cult are very powerful, they they charge him, they present him as the real murderer of the first murders that came in the first story. So he gets also punished. So this is the story of the book that hopefully become a movie someday, The Shortest Straw. So I hope you enjoy this video. Share, like and subscribe. Till next time, bye bye.